As the Minnesota Vikings pare down to their 53-man roster, a surprise cut just occurred. So the Vikings parted ways with fourth-year former UDFA offensive lineman Aviante Collins. Now, Collins had been firmly in the mix for the starting left guard competition with Dakota Dozier. Now, it wasn't really that close. I think Dozier was a prohibitive favorite the entire way. But the fact that you just let go a guy who could have been in your starting five, it's a little confusing. It's confusing on two levels. So one, so you're saying that this guy who potentially could have started for you if things went his way over Dakota Dozier, so he's not good enough to make your team. So maybe that's an indictment on him, as well as if Aviante Collins, even though you talked him up all through training camp, Kubiak and Rick Dennison, it's like, oh, AC's our guy, that if he's not good enough to make your team, then why wasn't a guy like a Drew Samia or Brett Jones or even Kyle Hinton, the 7th-round pick who's recently cut, who's going to be brought back on the practice squad, why weren't they given the time of day? As well as Elefante in the room, since you moved second round left tackle Ezra Cleveland to left guard, how come he wasn't given a shot to compete in the derby for the starting left guard spot? It is massively confusing. So you basically just handed the job to Dakota Dozier, since this was a farcical competition to begin with. Aviante Collins basically had zero chance to win, and now it is off the roster. I'm sure they'll try and bring him back on the practice squad, since now you can have up to 6 players with unlimited vested experience. So I don't get it, man. I just really do not. And yes, we want to give the benefit of the doubt to Spielman and Kubiak and, of course, Rick Dennison. They know more football than all of us combined in their little thumbnail. But, I mean, the way that they've handled the offensive line, both from free agency, cutting Josh Klein, as well as this entire just like sham competition, I don't understand it. And I know that they like our Dakota Dozier. I know that he's gone way back with Dennison like chiropractic. I know that he started 4 games last year. Didn't start very well, but whatever. So the fact that he was basically handed this job, it was a sham competition. Cleveland didn't get a shot. Samia didn't get a shot. Hinton didn't get a shot. Brett Jones didn't get a shot. I'm confused. I am. And I'm exceedingly worried that this interior offensive line, and remember, the one that got decimated by the Vikings defensive interior, which also is really nothing to write home about at the Friday scrimmage, as well as Garrett Bradbury, year 2, so important for his development, finish his first season on a high note, but the lack of caliber guards around him. You have Elflein starting at right guard for the first time in his career in the NFL. You have Dakota Dozier just handed the left guard job. I don't get it. I don't know, unless the big plan is to bring back Josh Klein, which, as we've heard, is in the cards, or go after Justin Pugh, go after some other guard that's going to be cut. I don't get it. I really do not understand what the Vikings are doing with these guard spots, but other than that, it's going to be really good. All right, what are your thoughts? I'm Aviante Collins, surprise cut. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. I'll support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol. Production value.